J. Vera and Walnut here reviewing two Scentbird Strawberry Shortcake scents. But first, welcome to Easygoing Scents.
Hooray!
Scentbird was co-founded by Mariya Nurislamova, who is a serial entrepreneur and the company's current CEO. Scentbird primarily makes money by being the Netflix of fragrance. People get a monthly subscription to Scentbird and then receive travel-sized decants of the perfumes of their choice each month. I've never used Scentbird's subscription services, so this video is not a review of those. But when I saw that they created their own fragrances that were supposed to smell like the Strawberry Shortcake dolls, I knew I had to buy them. When I was a very little girl in the 80s, I had a Strawberry Shortcake doll. I could not find a picture of her, but I asked my mom, and she found a picture of me with other dolls, including one that someone must have made to look like the Strawberry Shortcake doll. So I blind bought two travel sprays. These cost me about $40 for both of them. It would have been a little more, but I found a discount code online. I did have to pay for shipping, and that number also included tax. The purchase also came with a really cute sheet of stickers. On to the review. There are only two this time, but I'm still going to do it the way I always do, rank them in order that I liked them from least to most. Number 2, Strawberry Shortcake, the Eau de Parfum. There was no perfumer listed for this one. The spray bottle is really cute on this. Unfortunately, this one does not smell like the doll that I had. I know that there were different versions of the Strawberry Shortcake doll over the years, so there's a chance that this one smells like the 90s or the 2000s Strawberry Shortcake, but it does not smell like the 80s Strawberry Shortcake doll. That said, this fragrance did still make me a little nostalgic because it smells like actual strawberry shortcake. When I was a kid, my mom would make me a regular birthday cake for parties with friends, but for the family celebration of my birthday, she would always make me a strawberry shortcake. This consisted of a boxed angel food cake that she made, Cool Whip straight from the tub, and some sort of mixture of, I guess, strawberries and sugar and water, probably. And I feel like this perfume really nails that smell. So there's already a little bit of a synthetic smell in it. If you think of what I just described, an angel food cake made from a box and Cool Whip from the tub does have like a little synthetic element. And then the strawberry smells super sweet and fresh and strawberry like, just like super ripe strawberries mixed with sugar. I've smelled a few different strawberry perfumes in recent weeks, and this is the one that smells the most real. That said, it is fairly synthetic smelling, but you can tell it's strawberry, whereas a lot of quote unquote strawberry perfumes just kind of smell like a general fruit. And this actually you can recognize as strawberry. I also think this smells like the strawberry milkshake sold at Rally's, which is a fast food hamburger, cheeseburger, fries type place, also called Checkers in some markets. I like this one, but it's just too sweet for me. And personally, I don't actually want to smell like dessert. So I don't want someone to smell me and think, oh, she smells like a strawberry milkshake, or she smells like literal strawberry shortcake. So I will be putting this in my Mercari shop, which is also called Easygoing Scents. I've seen people online say that this smells like Bath and Body Works strawberry pound cake, but I've never smelled that, so I can't vouch for that claim. But my guess is that it probably does. If you want to smell like literal food and not like a perfume that is inspired by or influenced by food, then I would say this would be a good one for you. Number 1, Strawberry Shortcake Eau Fresh Picked. This one smells like my Strawberry Shortcake doll from the 80s. Yay! Maybe not 100%, but I would say they nailed like 80 to 90% accuracy here. This one gave me immediate nostalgia back to when I was a little girl, and I instantly knew that I liked it more than Strawberry Shortcake. I like it not only because it smells like the doll, but also because it's not as sweet. So strawberry shortcake is a gourmand. I would say that strawberry shortcake au fresh picked is not a gourmand. It does have a little bit of that strawberry in there, but it's also very aquatic. There's a lot of water in there and there's some greenery in there as well. I'd consider this a fruity aquatic, maybe a fruity floral aquatic. There's a little bit of floral in there. It smells more like a whole strawberry bush or strawberries in a bowl of water, something like that. It has that sweet, kind of synthetic smelling aquatic accord that was so popular in the 90s that you have probably learned I am quite the fan of. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to keep this one. I might end up listing it in my Mercari shop. Even though I like the opening a lot, as it unfolds, the different notes start to become discordant, and I don't like it as much an hour after spraying it. Henry Rose recently came out with a fruity aquatic scent called Ripe, and I can't help but compare the two. That one does not have strawberry. It opens with lychee and watermelon. But I think if I decide I want a fruity aquatic, I would probably prefer the Henry Rose Ripe over this one. So, my conclusion is that this was a successful blind buy. Even though I don't know if I'll keep either of them, I don't regret it because I really enjoyed the process of smelling them. And I feel pretty confident that someone will buy them on Mercari. These aren't sold in Sephora, Ulta, or department stores, so I really couldn't have sampled them any other way. When I looked at the Scentbird website before making this video, I saw that they now sell sample vials of these for $5 each, but those weren't available when I bought these. So I feel like I made a decent choice given my options at the time. While preparing this video, I found out that Scentbird has actually put out a third fragrance in this line. It's called Strawberry Shortcake Orange Blossom. It actually doesn't have any strawberry notes at all, but it's inspired by a different doll that was one of Strawberry Shortcake's friends. I considered buying the Orange Blossom flanker so I could include it in this video, but because neither one of these were a big hit for me, I figured it'd be a really risky blind buy. Plus, it has the lowest ratings of all three scents that they've put out, so I might not like it that much, and I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and not make blind buys anymore. That said, these had decent quality, they just weren't really to my taste. If you think they might be a good fit for you, I recommend buying the samples first. You could sample all three for $15. It would probably be like 20 with shipping, but that would help you know if you want to spend the money to get a travel size or a full size. Spoiler alert, finding these fragrances sent me down a rabbit hole looking for other perfumes that smell like dolls. I found several, so stay tuned for a doll themed perfume review video in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching. Bye.